and welcome to our channel Twinflames Embrace. We are Twinflames in Union, Paco and
Hi.
Hello. And in this video we talk with you about the fact that we are together now and has our day routine changed now since we are together with each Twin Flames. And yeah, I would like to ask you, has your day routine changed since you are together with me?
Well, in a sense, yes. Basically because I'm no longer a single mom with a kid, it's a couple with a kid, so that alone is like a change on itself. And yeah, like I feel like the major thing is working towards incorporating that idea into the everyday life, that I'm no longer just myself on my side and my twin flame is somewhere doing something, but I don't know what or who they are or what they are doing, and it's like it's quite the opposite. And mostly it's like doing the inner work to feel safer in opening up and like go with the flow with you in a routine, like on a everyday level, sort of. Like, the basic routine is still the same, like wake up, brush your teeth, have breakfast, but it is interesting to see how your twin flame actually joins you in this routine and how you complement each other, like how sometimes we are very complementary how we work.
In what do you mean? In
like, for
physical
instance,
things or inner work things, feelings things? Both.
In both. Like, for instance, sometimes you're working through something very deep and I feel guided to do something on the outside, and sometimes
in my heart, yes.
It's the opposite, or
it's a complementary aspect of twin flames.
Yeah, exactly. That you're always working together as a team, even if it doesn't look like it. You're always at the core a team.
Yeah, I realized that too. When you work something really deep in your heart, I kind of am more focused on the outset. Like I clean the apartment, or I work on our business, or I
prepare like a meal or something like that, and vice versa. Sometimes I feel you're working through something very deep and I have to tap into whether you need your space, and I just take our son for a walk, or I do the grocery shopping or stuff around the house too. But,
or just to feel my feelings when I play PlayStation and you are doing something on the outside, because I feel through all these feelings.
Yeah, and when it's time for us to partner up and like realize that, okay, we are forcing ourselves to do something, but there's something else in front of us, and maybe it's doing inner work together.
Yes.
And clearing something very deep together, and only then we can move on to the next thing. I think this video, it's a great example, because I was moving through some deep inner work and I'm still not quite done with it. But the next step was clearly take the opportunity to create this video.
Yes.
And meanwhile, like Paco was replying comments in the open forums and changing a couple of stuff in our website.
Yeah.
And now we can,
And we share now how our day routine changed since we are together in the physical. And I also you fit perfect in my day routine. I was kind of a single man, and I just was in the flow every day with God, and just did where God guided me. Yeah. And you kind of complement it perfect also with your son.
I was gonna ask, like, because maybe it's easier for twin flames to kind of like fit together, but since we have a kid who is we may say like a soulmate thing, or a karmic relationship, to put it in a different, that alone is a different like thing.
Yeah, that feels different. Yes.
Yeah,
that's true.
So maybe you would like to share that for those who are in the twin flame journeys and come with children from other relationships.
It's totally okay when the twin flame comes with children, but it's always the connection I have with you is feels very good, and we can work through things. And when I work through things, you mirror me that immediately. But that's not the case with your son, our son. It's always he can make his own choices. We have to respect that, and that's totally okay. But it's the feeling and the connection you have with your twin flame is different than you have with your children. Or do you feel the same?
Yeah, absolutely. This is like having Dante in our lives is a little bit of a challenge sometimes, because as twin flames it's easy for us to fall for the same choice. We choose as one, but that's not the case with Dante. So we also are currently learning to be like super compassionate and very patient, and also learning to surrender a lot this person to God, because of course they will not be making the same choices, or they will be going through their own process. And it fits perfectly though, because when you're in kind of like healing through the illusion of separation and you don't know who your twin flame is, the same exercise as we do with Dante applies in being unconditional, loving,
Yes.
and patient with the process
Yes.
that this other person is going through.
Yes.
And when you don't know who your twin flame is, and this is something that is mentioned in Jeff and Shelia's book, Twinflames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, which we highly recommend reading, is that you gotta love, like, first and foremost yourself, and then your twin flame, and then everybody else,
Yes.
but unconditionally. As they move through the things that they are moving through, because of course, like, we are all our own individual, and we go at different paces in some things. Even in our union, this is something that in our routine is also something that we are working on, especially me. It's honoring how I feel guided to do stuff when I'm around somebody else, even if it's my twin.
Yeah, it's kind of, you go through deep stuff in your heart, and I kind of have the energy to hold space. And when I go through something deep, like the last days or weeks, you kind of can have this energy to hold space. This kind of God is coordinating that perfectly. Also, when you are together with your twin flame, even it's true, totally true. When the people say, when you come together with your twin flame, all the feelings you have already got amplified. That's totally true. So I'm really happy that I am together with you now, and not 1 year ago, because when all these feelings got amplified 1 year ago, it would be not compassionate for each of us.
No.
And so I'm very thankful and grateful how God guided my journey. And it was really the best moment when we got revealed, because it was the most compassionate thing for both of us, for everyone included. And so, my day routine changed. It's just got better. With my twin flame, it's get better because I have the perfect tool to work through every block that arises.
Honey, I'm gonna mirror you.
And with your twin flame, when you are together with them in the physical day, blocks are amplified too, because the feelings are amplified, really.
Yeah.
And so I'm very thankful for being able to see, okay, there's a problem, and I can come to the solution with doing my inner healing work.
Yeah. It's I had something at the tip of my tongue, and I think it just went out my mind.
It will come back again, of course.
Yeah, at some point it will come back. It's just like a boomerang. I would just toss it to the universe and it will come back. Oh crap, I cannot let this one go now. It's like I want to remember what it was that I want to say.
I just keep
it
going.
was about the inner work, but I don't
the inner
remember
work is this one thing that is a fundament in our union, and it will be always the fundament, because with the inner healing work, you never need to ignore anything. That's also changed in my day routine. There is now another it's not another energy, but the divine feminine energy is now here, directly in my physical world. And it's also important that I learn to, even my divine feminine is now around me, that I honor and respect my feelings first, because that is my connection to the universe and to God first. And that also changed for me, that I learned that I kind of always focus, that I still focus on myself, that I remember myself again and again. Oh no, you do not have to do how she wants you to do. It's important that you listen to your heart.
Thank you. I surrender my thought and it came through him. That's exactly what I wanted to say. But yeah, of course I wanted to kind of like, it's not always the divine masculine that comes home. In this case, the divine feminine came home. So just like, I wanted to mention that, so, but it would be a very funny video to create.
Yeah, we can.
So we'll brainstorm as we make a video. So
yeah, thank you for holding space for us. And we will make another video about it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
But for this video now, you would like to add something? How about our day routine?
No, I think that last thing that you touched upon was the key that I wanted to mention as well. That it's important to give yourself the space to actually honor what you are feeling and what you are going through, and like communicate that to the other person, and just move around your day routine as you feel guided. Releasing the fear of triggering the other person. Like, this has been quite a big challenge one since I came here, and we've been like moving through layers of it and kind of like starting to fall more naturally into it.
And to be honest, it feels very attractive for me when you just say what is in your heart.
Yeah.
Because I know it comes from a place of peace and love, and it feels not good when you hold back because out of fear.
Yeah, like that's one of the things, for instance, that's been part of my routine was, and maybe I share this blog for anyone having the same, and you can heal through it, is waking up and kind of like waiting for him to do something first in order to know what I have to do, and that doesn't really function. It doesn't feel good, and it's been really heavy. And the more we work through it, the more inviting you've been. It's like, no, you can just like get up and do whatever you need to do. You don't have to wait for me. And if I get triggered or something, I know what to do. And for me, that's very relieving. And of course, like, doesn't matter if your twin flame knows the mirror exercise or not. Just the fact that you know it, it's enough. So yeah, it actually is easier than it looks. Yeah. It's just make the choice and move forward. So I feel complete now.
Yeah, I feel complete too.
Okay.
Yeah. We say thank you for watching the video. And if you would like to work with us, we are Ascension Coaches. You find our services on our website, twinflamesembrace.com. And stay safe and see you soon in our next video. Bye.
Bye, guys.